do this for you for nothing. Right? Even though I didn't have to. And then, I says, well, we're talking, things go down the road. I'm doing a little bit of work for him. And I says, well, wait a minute. He said, you're getting paid for this, right? So why don't throw me some cash? What's going on here? Okay, good, I'll pay you. Okay. So then, I start getting these phone calls. Friday night during the show. Sunday morning. I'm driving back and forth from D.C., picking up, get phone calls every 5 minutes. I say, hey, man, I'm on the road. I can't talk to you. I'll call you tonight from the motel. Okay? No diminishment. No effect on this. Hey, man, hey, dude, I'm on the road. I can't talk to you. Doesn't work. That doesn't seem to work. He seems to think that if he starts nagging me and annoying me, that somehow I'm going to accomplish these little tasks that he needs done quicker than if, just like as a grown man, he asked me to do something for him, and I'll just do it when I can get it done. Not to, somehow nagging in my ear is going to get it done faster. Now, a lot of people think this works for them. They think that if they hire an attorney or they hire an investigator and they start nagging them, that somehow that's going to get your tasks done quicker, and it's not. All it's going to do is delay things because now they got to deal with a nudge and a nag. Okay, and that takes up time and effort and confusion, and just puts you in a negative situation with the attorney or with the investigator, the accountant, whoever you're dealing with. You wouldn't dream, if you're going in for surgery, to tell your surgeon, hey, can you hurry up and get this done? Well, just give me back what you got now. You wouldn't dream of doing that, but people love to do that with their investigator, especially when I'm, solving a serious problem for them. And sometimes the thing to do is to delay, to stall. If you're in some kind of delicate negotiations with several people, you don't want to be rushing through this. You want to, you want to hold your cards close to your vest. And or sometimes too, in situations. Sometimes when you're hired as an investigator, you come up with information that does not benefit the client. Okay, and they start demanding a report back right away with that written. With that in it, now that can be used against them. It can be subpoenaed. It can be used against them. Then you need to kind of trust your investigator and what they're telling you. But a lot of people don't. They think they know better because they've been watching Rockford Files all these years. So of course they know better. And we're not going fishing ever. A lot of people think they hire me and we're going to go fishing. We're going to go on a date or something. But that's never going to happen, man. Trust me. So anyway. So this guy's bugging me. He's bugging me. So finally, you know what it was, man? I was moving the couch. Remember I told you I was moving that couch and I blew out my bicep. I had to go to the emergency room, and I couldn't find a doctor in town here to treat me because I had this insurance back in New York, and it doesn't work here in Nevada. I had insurance back in Nevada, but it doesn't work here in Florida. So I couldn't use the insurance. So I printed out. I found my tax returns. I print out my tax returns. I say, look here, you got that sliding scale. Hey, does this work? They wouldn't even let me show it to them, man. They said, no, you're insured. We're going to charge you $250 just to go in here, just to walk into this room. And then they're going to say, all kinds of MRIs and stuff, man. They walk out of there with a $10,000 bill. Yeah, sure. Not this guy. I can't let that stupid. So anyway, I'm exhausted already. So I'm trying to get this couch in the house. I blew out my bicep, and this guy's calling me again. So now I call him back, and I curse I curse the hell out of him. Okay? I curse this guy out. Let me write that down. I just said that because I can't play that everywhere. It's at 1908. Got to delete that out. 1908. So I curse him out and tell him, listen, man, I charge $125 an hour on Sundays and late at night. Okay, and you haven't paid me nothing close to what I normally bill in a case like this. I don't take cases contingent upon my success. You pay for my time and my efforts, man, my experience and the people I know, my contacts. This is what I'm doing for you. This is why you need to come to me for a favor for you, because you can't do it. You need me to do it for you. He's a very capable guy. But part of the problem with this guy is, part of his skill set, his capabilities, are threatening people and intimidating people, right? But I made it clear he's not going to do that with me. Okay? I'm a little pissed off tonight about other things. It was supposed to be a funny story, right? There comes the funny part. So I put this guy in his place, and I block all his phone numbers. Now he's unable to call me. I block him on Facebook. The only way he can reach me is through my professional email. He emails me, and I wait a good week before I get back to him. That's just to show this guy I'm not going to be rushed. Okay? He owes me a lot of money, too, but I'll get it, trust me. So this is also one of these guys. It's like an old-fashioned type. One of these guys are man to man. My word is my bond. And you insult me, you and me, we got to go out back and fight. I have to settle this, right? Okay, all right. Okay. So we found this new place here to go. It's right by this bay and this marsh, and this kayaking, and there's this fancy trail that's preserved, they call it, right? To walk around. It's beautiful. I've been posting pictures on Facebook, and the pictures go up on Twitter sometimes, and they go up on my Instagram, Opperman Report Instagram. You can go there and follow me. Beautiful, beautiful place. So me and Vic are walking there the other day, and I pull up my little camera phone, and I take a picture, right? And I, save the picture, and I put the phone in my pocket. And I start telling Vic this funny story about how, and by the way, when I talk about this guy, I use his first and last name when I talk about him, okay? Because he has a funny name. So I use his first and last name. It's just the way it's come about. And I'm telling her all this story about how he's not allowed to call me now. He's punished. I have him sitting in the corner. I told him off. Because he's a serious guy, who's done some really, he's got like dozens of restraining orders against him. So the guy's no joke. But, and I'm making light of the situation about how here's this big tough guy, and I'm putting him in his place. So then I realized that during this conversation, I had hit record. Instead of stopping the camera on my phone, I was hitting video record. So the whole conversation had been recording of me taunting this guy and making fun of his voice and his name and all these different kinds of things. So, of course, I had a little bit of a panic here. So I go tapping the thing to start, to stop the recording, right? And further by accident, talk about butt dialing. I'm like Rudy Giuliani butt dialing reporters in the middle of the night. By further accident, I posted the video to a Skype chat with a bunch of radio hosts. Now, luckily, I was able, half of these guys are in outer space anyway. But luckily, I was able to delete it from there, before anybody found it, because no one's gotten back to me talking about this thing. But God forbid, if this thing had gone viral, I would have a fight on my hands. This guy would jump on a plane and come out here. Boy. So anyway, that was my little first funny story. I was hoping to tell funny stories today. It was my plan. But there's always got to be some people got to spoil my mood and harsh my mellow, as they used to say in the old days. Well, you know what? Maybe I'll play a commercial break a little early and calm myself down. We'll be right back after these messages with more of the Opperman Report. And now a word from our sponsors. If you find yourself in need of legal representation, it can be a very stressful time in your life. In my career, I have dealt with thousands of lawyers, I've dealt with thousands of law firms, and I can confidently recommend to you Keith M. Davidson at kmdlaw.com. Available 24 hours, 7 days a week. Just log into kmdlaw.com. That's kmdlaw.com. Or you can call toll-free 833-4KMD-LAW. That's 833-4KMD-LAW. Personal injury, wrongful death, STDs, sexual assault, car accidents. They handle it all efficiently and professionally. It doesn't matter how imposing the opposition may be, because the team at kmdlaw.com are battle-tested and fierce. They will not stop until justice prevails. Go to kmdlaw.com or call toll-free 833-4KMD-LAW. If you're in for the fight of your life, stop screwing around and contact KMD Law.
Are you ready to change your life, but don't know how to start? Is your stress and worries keeping you awake at night? Have you been battling grief, anxiety, or depression all alone? Have you lost touch with your own sense of being or spirituality? Soul Free Therapies offers professional and affordable live video streaming counseling and coaching services from the comfort of your own home. Sessions offered in English, Spanish, and Portuguese. Go to our website at www.soul-free.com and book your first session today.
Hey, check out our brand new sponsor, Dynamic Solutions 2. That's the number 2. They offer a life-changing, dynamic financial solution. The finest in fast, professional, affordable credit repair. Is your credit in bad shape? Do you need a new car? Ready to buy a new house? You want to rent an apartment? Are you going to apply for a job? Any one of these activities, they're going to ask for a credit report and then check out your credit score. Let Dynamic Solutions 2 erase your negative credit remarks. They have affordable monthly prices. They accept Visa, MasterCard, PayPal options available. You go to www.dynamicsolutions, that's the number 2.com, or call 424-888-2820. 424-888-2820. Now, if you enter promo code ED or you mention Ed Opperman, you get a 10% discount. How's that? You get a free consultation, all negative items removed, get back in positive credit position. Dynamic Solutions 2, life-changing dynamic financial solutions. 424-888-2820. Tell them Ed Opperman sent you. You get a 10% discount. PureSoapFlakes.com, 218-568-2525. Have you ever heard of Castile Soap? Pure Soap Flake Company handcrafts fine soap bars, laundry powder, and concentrated soap flakes using organic vegetable oils from their northern Minnesota facility. Bathe your body and wash your clothes with pure soap products that are free of fragrance, GMOs, palm oil, sodium lauryl sulfate, and synthetic additives. Keep it clean, folks. Pure Soap Flake Company products are kind to living creatures and sensitive skin, safe for drains and waterways, and work great in high-efficiency washers and top and front-loading machines. They have a little promotion going on. Contact them to order some soap. Mention the Opperman Report. You're going to get a free gift. They're going to send a little extra soap, travel size, soap bars and laundry soap, cleaning soap flakes. I've been using that stuff all day long today. Great stuff. Order today at puresoapflakes.com or give them a call, 218-568-2525, 218-568-2525. Pure Soap Flake Company is a proud member of the Handcrafted Soap and Cosmetic Guild.
It's the Opperman Report. And now, here is investigator Ed Opperman.
Okay, welcome back to the Opperman Report. I'm your host, private investigator Ed Opperman. Coming to you from the Aquadam.net studios in the Tampa Bay area. From our news station, WPPR 1490 AM in Tampa Bay. And what do you call it? One more thing, too. If you need that Aquadam, right, they'll give you 10% off if you mention the Opperman Report. So give them a call over there. It's 707-764-2119, aquadam.net. Okay, let's see. I guess what happened is one of my repeats. I play repeats every night on Spreaker.com. And they go up on YouTube. So someone caught one of my old shows about John Benet Ramsey. And he starts telling me, he's an expert on John Benet Ramsey, this guy, right? So let me tell you about my experience with the John Benet Ramsey case. My personal, first-hand experience. Remember years ago when John Mark Carr came out of the woodwork and claimed that he killed John Benet Ramsey? And they actually went to Thailand and arrested this guy. Well, back around that time, I was doing internet investigations like nobody else. No one's business, okay? And I was tracing emails. That's how I got started in the whole digital forensics, by tracing emails. I invented ways to trace emails, and I invented ways to trace emails back to dating sites, and I was with the founding fathers of cell phone forensics, man, before anybody. So all I had was his name, but right away I found his email addresses, and I found his postings on Usenet, where this creepy guy was doing all this stuff, trying to lure little kids, saying he was there to counsel little kids who felt shy and embarrassed, and and he was using the name of a Christian organization. So I took all this information, I downloaded it all, I copied it all, screenshot it. And I had something else going on at the time, because I had been involved in some media cases where I had media contacts around the time. But I was involved in something, my divorce, my custody. I forget what it was. I was going through some kind of personal issues. And I said, you know what? I don't want to go on TV about this. Let me just send this over. And I sent it over to CNN. And right away they did a big news piece on it, about all his activities online. So that always, and I had learned a lot about this guy, and it always stuck in the back of my head. So it came to my attention that he tried to recruit this young lady named Samantha Spiegel. Samantha Spiegel